Welcome to the last module, Module 8. And in this module, it's all about doing and discovering and having a evaluation, road testing, virtual site tech tools. So all our goals are here. So we're going to expose you to those. We're going to get you to have a look at them and share your perception of them. Because virtual tools really can open up a new dimension beyond your own classroom walls. For your students and yourselves. So that's what we're looking at this one, and so it's all about that. So let's go have a look at those. So virtual tools, we're going to do an activity. We're going to use a FET one, and it is all about doing science and doing, creating circuits using these tools. It's pretty complicated in class, but something like this allows students to measure things, to see things, and it's a simulation of activities. So, then we're going to use that to step off that and say, okay, what's the benefits? And what's some of the drawbacks of that? A couple of videos to watch which talk about virtual tools that you have here. Simulations is another activity, so we've got something for that. Interactives is another type of ones. Gamifications, we're going to play with one of those. So real-time data, like BOM for example, could we use that in the classroom? So it's all about us having a play in the space or the sandpit of virtual tools. Then we're going to have a look at a case study example. How could you convert a virtual tool, a simple virtual tool, in this case Google Maps, and all the elaborations that are underneath Google Maps, to actually create a more extended learning activities. Not as difficult as you think. So let's walk through the case study. So we're going to get you to have a look at Google Maps, and we're going to look at Australia's largest volcano. And the students might create a digital poster. Might be the outcome of their learning. That could be over an extended period of time. So I'm going to get you to think about how would you do the task, etc. And there's a few suggestions. And we're going to do some screenshots about what's available through Google Maps. And you see there's more than perhaps you even thought. So you have a play in that space. And how would you then use this is the key question for you as an educator. And post the information up there. Reflecting on that. So that's one little example that's been worked through that I'm going to get you to do that. And then the last section is you to have a big play. Look at 3 to 5 virtual tools, provide a link and evaluate them. Then share that information. So we might end up having 20, 30 virtual tools that everyone has had a look at. And thereby you can actually add that as a resource, bookmark that website or bookmark that tool, and therefore perhaps consider using that in your pracs, consider using that as a folio for your task 3, some of the resources that you might want to use. And that's my suggestion, that you include some of this in your digital folio. So today, this module, in Module 8, is all about virtual tools and getting in your headspace about how virtual tools can be added as part of your repertoire and expand your knowledge, and also the exposure of your students to bigger information, which is just a fingertip away.